I'd say I do. It's it's sometimes just weird, like if you're walking around Winston, like just the life that people live here in Wake and the life that people live just generally in Winston-Salem is pretty different, and so I sometimes can feel like not awkward, but like just a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's definitely a disconnect between a lot of Wake Forest students and the Winston-Salem community. I mean, we're not like one of those big campuses that you see like NYU or Boston University. They're located smack in the middle of a big city. So yeah, I mean, we have an enclosed campus here. It's not a not a huge campus, but I think there's definitely a strong disconnect between Wake students, and the Wake Winston-Salem community.
I only interact with the Winston-Salem community when I'm involved in certain service events, but other than that, not really.
I live off campus, so I'd say I go off campus and interact with people from the Winston community fairly often, but it's usually not very like deep, like in the grocery line talking to someone. But most of my best friends are from work.
I'd say with the workload we have here, it's hard to even find time to be able to do that. But even when you do have time, I think people tend to stick to what they already know, either on campus or places around Wake where only Wake Forest students go.
Yes, I do believe in the Wake Forest bubble. Obviously, it's not like an objective thing. Well, it probably actually is, but I do believe in the Wake Forest bubble. I think it's definitely different in here than it is in the immediate vicinity around us. Is it a problem for me? I think that it probably is, just in the sense that it's unrealistic. So it's, maybe I'm graduating this year, so maybe next year I'll be less well off in the real world, having not experienced it. But I mean, there's definitely a distinction, and it's probably a problem.
I absolutely think there is a Wake Forest bubble. I feel like I'm constantly surrounded by Wake students and primarily on Wake's campus, and even when we do venture off, we're very rarely mingling with the community members or the locals. I think there needs to be something done to bridge this gap.
I think it's a real thing, and I do think it is a problem because people could definitely be more involved with the community around Wake and just experience what Winston-Salem has to offer.